I just want to put you through how to use your fabric as a facing for Agbada. That's if you don't want to put embroidery. So here I'm using length 22, by 10 and a half. So 22 by 10 and a half, that's what I used. But then you can decide on what to use for your own. Now I've removed my neck, the neck part of the of the design and the design I want to use. Here I've placed it on the fabric. Like you can see, I've used the iron at this part. So here, this is the design I want to put as a under the facing that I've created. So yeah, that's it. I've joined it together here. I've joined it together here, and as you can see, I'm trying to use iron to open it so that at least it can come out fine. So that's what I'm doing here. So as you can see, one is a straight line, the other one is diagonal, and also yeah, that's just that's yeah, yeah. I've placed it here and I've used gum to hold it down. So I'm going to use sewing machine to sew it around now, as you can see. So I've used gum to tack it so that at least it can stay the way I want it. So here I've, I've sewn it around here, so as you can see. And here I've trimmed it, and yeah. So that, and you can see my own design. You can just come up with your own design, just come up with something and you'll be wild with what with your outcome. Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to fold the neck. I will check maybe my last video I use monogram as a design. This is the step I used for that too. But then you can as well sew this on the agbada. You sew it from inside, then turn it from outside, but that one doesn't come out the way I want it. So that's why I often use this design. I have to fold it here from with iron and use gum to tack it down. But then you can decide to sew it. Maybe one of these days I will do that and you guys can see. So that's the middle of the agbada. That very spot I put my finger is the middle point. So that's the middle point of the agbada. This gum I want to use to tack it down. After tacking it down, I will have to sew it around. Sew it down, then open the neck, then fold it just the way I folded the monogram design that I did. You check my last video, you will see the way I did that. Did that too. But just like I said, you don't want to follow that process. You can as well sew it instead of folding the facing now. You can sew it from inside from the wrong part of the fabric. Then sew it. Then when you remove the neck, you now turn it outside. But doesn't come out the way I want it. That's why I often use this style, this method of doing mine. Yeah, and it comes out fine. Comes out fine. So yeah, you can see I'm trying to sew it round. Trying to sew it round. So trying to sew it round. Yeah. So I've done with the sewing. Now it's time to remove the neck. Time to remove the neck. Can see. So this is the inside of the Agbada. So I have to fold it from the inside, then fold it. Can see the way I'm doing that. Fold it and use iron to press it down. And now go after pressing it down, go to your sewing machine and sew it round. See and see that it comes out fine and nice. It comes out fine and nice. So that's that's about that. So you can see the final style, the final design. Agbada is set, ready to be rugged. Yeah, that's it. See you on another one. You're